All right, this is video number 2. In the last video, we took a look at how to move your outline for your intro into 4 sentences that now are starting to look like a rough copy of a paragraph. I just want to remind everybody before we get going that you are writing this all in third person. So do you see how here I didn't say you should consider how easily the fruit bruises? I said a student should consider. So I've moved it into third person, and you should do that as well. Please don't use you or I or we in your paragraph. Okay, now onto the body sentences. So now point 1, if you take a look here, I have everything in red. And for this purpose, because part of what you're learning in this whole exercise is how to organize these types of paragraphs. For this assignment, I would like you to please keep point 1 all in one color, and I want it to be not black. Okay, so I'm going to start with my point sentence. I'm doing the same thing I did before. I'm moving it up, and it's still part of the same paragraph. Notice how I'm not hitting enter anywhere, right? I'm not going to have anything that starts a new paragraph in this one. So point number 1, apples and oranges bruise differently in a lunch bag. Okay, so I would like to have a transition there just so that people know that I'm not in my topic sentence anymore. And I'm going to stick it in red, of course. And I'm going to say first, apples and oranges bruise differently in a lunch bag. And now I'm going to cover what an apple does and why it matters. Okay. An apple bruises easily because it has thin skin, which can create mushy and unappetizing brown spots. Okay. This may result in the student throwing the apple away instead of eating it, which defeats the purpose of packing the apple in the first place. And then I've got some transition. I'm going to move to oranges now. Notice I want it to all be in one big block of text. On the other hand, an orange has thick skin, so it does not bruise easily. And here's my explanation. An orange will be in perfect condition at lunchtime, which means a student is more likely to eat it. Okay, so see how now my first point is in red, and it shows, and I can see that it's all organized. I've covered apple, I've covered orange. Now, point 2 is all going to be in blue, so that when your teacher, that would be me, goes into market, I can see that you understand what point-by-point format looks like. So I'm going to make it in blue. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with all the red sentences, but they're all going to be blue. Now I've got a point sentence. Another thing students should consider is how much extra equipment their fruit will need. Okay, and then I'm going to go through and do this. Now, I'm not going to do this on the video because it's the same step for all 3 points. Point 3 is going to end up being purple or some other color, all right? But when you are looking in your assignment, you will see an example of what my entire rough copy looks like in complete form, and that'll give you a sense as well. So please now go and do what I did for all 3 of your points. So I did the first one fully. I showed you how to get the second one started, and then you're going to do the third one on your own. By the time you're done, you should then have a section that's in black, that's your intro, a first point that's in one color, a second point in another color, and a third point in a third color. And then I'm going to get a third video to show you what it looks like for your conclusion. Good luck, you guys.